Hello, everyone. My name is Carol Brugman. I have the pleasure of being the Executive Director of the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association, the NFCA. And we have the distinct honor of presenting our All-Americans to you today. There's a press release for you. You can find a video on our website, nfca.org, of all the teams, first team, second team, third team, and obviously our press release as well. First of all, I would just really like to congratulate the 4 young ladies up here, along with all of the All-Americans named on our list. I believe being named an NFCA All-American is the highest individual honor you can receive on the athletic field, so congratulations. I'd also like to just thank the coaches, really all of the coaches in Division I. I think we still have the 4 in the room here with Coach Tar, Coach Candrea, Coach Kelly, and Coach Jamie still in here. So, you know, they're all members of our association, and it's the coaches that really make our association great. Just like the sport of softball has grown, our association has grown really because of the people involved in it. Couple special things about this year's group. I think it's pretty awesome that we have not only first team All-Americans sitting next to me here in Deja, Muli Pola, but she's also been named the Diamond Sports NFCA Catcher of the Year, which is a tremendous honor for her and very well deserving. I also think it's quite interesting that the entire infield for Division I, or for the, first base, second base, short and third, they were all unanimous selections, which I think is pretty unique. We don't see that very, very often. We had some other unanimous as well. I also want to share with you that we have 2 4-time NFCA All-Americans in this group. Amanda Lorenz from Florida and Megan Good from JMU have been named 4-time honorees. We've only had 35 and now 36 total in the history of our association, so those are also tremendous honors. And just before I turn it over to all the questions for the superstars here, sitting up here with me, I would just like to tell you just a tiny bit about a process, because I get asked about that all the time. And you're going to see a lot of All-American teams out there, but ours has definitely been around the longest, and we're very proud of it because the coaches vote on these All-Americans. So it's the coaches who are making the decisions. Any coach in the country can nominate up to 8 nominees for all region. All the coaches vote for all region. Coaches cannot vote for their own players, so it's a very true test, a very true team. Once we have the all-region teams, we have first, second, third team all-region. We have 10 coaches that are elected by their peers to serve on the All-American Committee, and they represent 10 regions across the country. And they flew here on Sunday from all over the country. One of them, most impressively, was Lauren Laporte from James Madison, who flew from LA on Sunday night, got here about midnight, and we had a 15-hour meeting on Memorial Day, and they select the All-Americans. And we have some very high-level statistical analysis. We have great dialogue in the room, and the coaches actually vote on the All-Americans. So we're just very proud of our coaches. We're proud of the student athletes. It's just a really cool process to be a part of, and I'm going to let you now ask the All-Americans some questions. But again, congratulations, young ladies, and just thank you to all the coaches in the room who help with that process, and thanks for being here.
We can open.
Amber Chris Long from KSTP in the Twin Cities. What does this opportunity, getting to start this game tomorrow, mean to you with everything you guys have been through the last couple of years?
I think it's huge. It's an opportunity this team has always dreamed about being, and being able to be the first team in history is just an incredible feeling. But we know that we have to put our emotions aside a little bit, get the anxiety out a little bit, and go out there and just play free, because that's all we can really do, and just play our game, and yeah.
Katie Barnes, ESPNW. This is for Sis. So Washington's defense is pretty good. But you play, just stating the obvious, but you also play behind 2 phenomenal pitchers. From your perspective as one of the anchors of that defense, what is it like to play behind them, and how does that I would say shift depending on who's in the circle?
Yeah, it's so much fun playing behind Taryn and Gabby. Their competitiveness just it irrates to everybody. It's it radiates on everyone on the team, and I think that their energy is really what makes Husky softball Husky softball. They are everything about Husky softball, and it's so much fun playing behind them. I feel like Taryn is such a good leader, and Gabby, you don't see it as much because she might be, she doesn't show as much energy as Taryn does, but they're so much fun to play behind.
for all four ladies, can you just talk about that one point in the season where you realized that this was a team that had the chance to not only make it here, but possibly win the national championship?
We can start with Deja. Go down.
Well, starting in the fall, Coach had us do kind of a Navy SEAL training system to kind of get us to mesh and get the chemistry that we have now. So I think early on for me, I saw it as, okay, we have a chance because that bonding kind of helped us. And progressively, I saw it throughout the season. Sweeping teams, I mean, that was a big deal, but it was ultimately after our loss of Washington where it was like, okay, how are we going to bounce back? What are we going to see? And I think stepping into UCLA and showing what we had and we had fight was ultimately how I saw, okay, yeah, we can go to OKC, we can do this. So I think that was it for me.
Rachel?
I'd have to say it was the Arizona series, even though we didn't get the outcome we wanted. It was game 2 that this team just showed so much heart and started a little dance party in the locker room beforehand, and just had so much fun. And we just shook that last game off and just focused on the moment. And just being able to see Megan come in and start that game, Holly come in and just do her job, and then I come in and have their backs. I mean, just utilizing all three of us. Just I think that was like the defining moment for all of us.
Amber?
I think it kind of started in preseason for us just because like we had one of the hardest preseasons in the country, and so playing against all the big names out there and holding our ground against them and playing them really close and everything and beating some of them was big for us. It kind of gave us a confidence booster there. But I think that also postseason when it came around playing against Georgia and LSU is kind of when we took it one game at a time and saw our opportunity.
Sis?
I think that it really comes from our senior leadership on our team. We have a lot of young rookies on the team, and their leadership, as long as Coach Tar's, they've just really shown us what Husky softball is and what it is to be a Husky. And I think that throughout the year, we've just gained this awesome chemistry, and we truly love each other, and we play for each other, and I think that's really where it stems from.
Michael Kylo Kittleson, Fast Pitch News. Hi, Pfizer. Watching you your whole career, you've always been good. Obviously, better and better and better breakout season this year. I've been most impressed with the poise and the mental game in the circle. What's contributed to that growth? What, especially early in the season, maybe that tough schedule you guys did play, you didn't have a ton of run support behind you early on. How did you continue to just deal with it and push through?
Just knowing that, like, I have confidence in my team, and I think that we all came together more as a family this year more than ever. We're the closest we've ever been, and so being able to face so many different adversities through the season kind of gave us that opportunity to overcome those and stick together and just play hard and going out there and not letting anything really get to me. I've been saying this thing all year long is control what I can control, and so just being able to go out there one pitch and one game at a time.
Any more questions? Okay, thank you, ladies.